Alex Rowley for around 4 minutes, please.
Thank you. And I would begin, Presiding Officer, by saying that Labour will be supporting the Government and the bill today. I would also want to put on record and thank the bill team, the Parliament legislation team, who have equally been run off their feet over this last period, the committee for the work that they have done, and the Cabinet Secretary for the very genuine approach that he has taken to engage other people, even where we disagree. While it is right that the Government are focusing on the immediate impacts of COVID-19, moving forward there also has to be a huge opportunity for the Government to look at additional measures that can be brought in to address the huge inequalities that exist within Scotland. Coronavirus has quite starkly highlighted these inequalities, and people will look at the Government at this time of crisis and the measures that they are taking to address the issues. It is clear from the rejection of some of the key progressive measures put forward in this bill today by the Government and the Tories that much more needs to be done, and we need to be much more willing to address the big issues that's out there rather than simply saying what can't be done. The world can't simply go back to the way it was before the virus. We need to create a fairer, more equal and more just society, and it needs the political will to be able to deliver that society. There has been considerable talk from the Government about learning from the mistakes and whether different decisions should have been taken in hindsight. So let me instead turn to foresight. It is easy to see that there will be very difficult times ahead for us after the coronavirus pandemic is over. Governments around the world are rightly looking at what to do in terms of economic recovery. But I would urge the Scottish Government to ensure that any measures being looked at for economic recovery here in Scotland looks at those most at risk in our society from hardship and poverty, and not simply bring forward means to protect business alone, but to support people. There will need to be a massive programme of reskilling and opportunities created, and that means clear planning and industrial strategy that will address and ensure that our economy moving forward, that people are able to take advantage of the jobs. There can be no return to austerity after this virus is over. Over a decade of austerity has left us as a country less able to deal with the impact of COVID-19, and the impacts that it has will be wide-reaching. It is vital that we protect the poorest in our society from bearing the brunt of the economic cost of coronavirus. Do we always remember, or do we all remember, the Tory Chancellor, George Osborne, who said we were all in this together as he brought in policy after policy after policy to attack the weakest, the most vulnerable. The Tories will want to do the same again, and I hope today's coming together of SNP and Tory to vote down progressive measures will not continue into the future, and that we will stand united together to fight austerity and ensure that those who suffer the most under a Tory failed austerity programme will not suffer as we move forward. Austerity did not work then, Presiding Officer. Austerity will not work now. But I genuinely put on record my thanks to the Cabinet Secretary. I do hope we can work together to actually find a way forward that protects the many instead of the few. Thank you.